Welcome to January the 22nd of 2026. Welcome, you beautiful people. You beautiful people. As you saw the short video I uploaded last night about FedEx, left it two houses away. Instead of driving down here, dropping it off, had to walk up there and pick it up. I called him this morning. Went around, you got to push all these numbers, this and that. Why can't people like FedEx and UPS make it easy to call? Hello, Jacob. And gave him the tracking number and this and that. And I got a text, email, or whatever you want to call it, that they talked to the driver. Well, put it that way. He done his job today. Okay. I want to ask my moderators, future, and all this. We got to change. We got to get more strict. You know, it. The reason I ain't been on here for a couple of nights, I had to take a couple of days off. I was getting upset. If I get upset, I could either have a heart attack or a stroke, my blood pressure go up. You younger people, yeah, I saw your comment, and I get a little bit stricter. You younger moderators, since I'm an old man of 71 plus years, I don't know all these special terms that the younger people use. And I want to give a shout out to a very special lady in California. I want you to go to her YouTube channel. I wish I watched it a year ago, but I found her YouTube channel maybe a couple of weeks to a month ago. That's Sassy Sunflower. She's in California. She's better than me on YouTube. She's really strict on her YouTube channel. And I want to say hi to a lady that's on her YouTube channel, Lisa. That's all I'm going to say. I like to make her a moderator, but I can't do that unless she, yes, I got my socks on, Joachim. Make her a moderator. I can't do that unless she comes up on my YouTube channel. And I know it's probably trolls that's causing those stupid problems. If I was on a computer, people, since my new computer is broke and got ransomware on it, can't do nothing, this and that, I would make my YouTube channel for subscribers only, since I'm over 800. I need about 175 subscribers to get 1,000 subscribers, give or take a little. But I need my watch hours up. I was sitting here watching the Jeffersons on TV and thinking this and that. Well, people, if you realize you go to other people's channel and you get into the chat bar and you see like a dollar sign in the chat bar on your end, that means I'll be monetized when you see that. But people, instead of giving 60 seconds timeout, make it 15 or better. You know, it get me to the point. Yeah, 709, I saw his comment too. You know, I got good moderators on here, people. I got young ones. You know, I'm talking about younger than me. Some of them's in the 40s, some of them's in the 20s, and some of them is pretty smart. They know all the young terms that I don't know what they mean. And I appreciate it. Hello, 709. You're a jinx. You're a jinx. You and, what's his name, down there in North Carolina. We supposed to get snow this weekend. I know other states got a whole lot of snow. I think it's coming this way. They're talking about 8 to 16 plus inches where I live this weekend with snow. Hello, Miss. How you doing? Welcome, my friend. Hello, Oliver. Oliver Reed, thank you for being. It is 709. That is a whole lot of snow. Hi there. But people, I live what they call the Ohio Valley. You can look it up. I think it covers 3 to 5 states, the Ohio Valley. You never know what the weather's going to do. I just hope my kitty cats is smart enough. I'm 71 plus there, my friend. And, you know, you never know what the weather's going to do in the Ohio Valley. You can go a block and it can snow cats and dogs. Go another block or two, no snowing. But the way they talked on the 5 o'clock weather is 8 to 16 plus inches of snow with sleet, ice. I guess ice is more like it. And it's going to be bad. And put it that way, I ain't going nowhere Saturday or Sunday. It's supposed to be worse Sunday than what it is Saturday. They did say on the news, since that is the weekend, people is not going to get out as much. And that's good. Why is that good, you say? It gives the time the state highway trucks, the county trucks, the city trucks to get out to clean all the roads. I'm glad your father's doing better, Jacob. And people, if it snows 4 inches of snow where I live, I can't get out of my driveway. I like those cat eyes. I've seen things that you can. It's a strip you can put in your front windows or your back window with cat eyes and stuff. I wish I could afford something like that, but I can't. I live on a fixed income. And I fill my medicine container up. I got to take my medicine when I get off of here. I think it's 10 to 15 different medicines I have to take. That's what happens when you get old, people, and you don't take care of your body. You people that lives in Indiana and maybe other states, it could happen to you. I got a shovel, but people, I can't shovel snow. You know, if I walk to the mailbox and it's cold outside, I got to put a mask over my nose and my mouth where I can't breathe in the cold air. Because if I breathe in that cold air, it feels like I'm having a heart attack. And people, you don't want to have a heart attack or a stroke. When I had my heart attack back in 17, I think it was, somewhere back there then, and got out of the hospital, got out on a Saturday after lunch. I walked to McDonald's, run into my a-hole brother. I got breathing that cold air in. I had to call my doctor and told him what was going on, so they scheduled me an appointment to come in. I had to take a stress test, this and that. And I'm feeling pretty good. My blood pressure's up just a hair. But the past 2 or 3 days, I forgot to take my medicine because I was thinking of your people, YouTube, what those idiots is doing on there. They're doing that just to upset. Well, when my mom was alive, I was taking care of her. And my brother promised mom that I still live in the house. That's one thing. Then she broke her hip, put her in the nursing home, had me arrested to get me out of the house. He broke her promise to her. Plus, mom had it in her will that she stay in the house, not in the nursing home. She wanted to die in her house. Instead, she died in a nursing home. When I was growing up, people, Dad had a safety deposit box at the bank. He died in April of 92. And I had, let's see, 6 times 3, 18. I had 18 silver dollars that I got when I was in elementary school. I got a silver dollar every semester for not missing any days of school. Didn't miss any days the second semester, you got another silver dollar. If you didn't miss any days during the whole year, you got another one. That's a total of three. So 6 years, about three. I got 18 silver dollars that was in my dad's safety deposit box. You remember John F. Kennedy, the president, back in the 60s? I had 2 rows of Kennedy half dollars. They were silver. I had up 2 to 5 rows of Mercury dimes, which is worth a whole lot of money. Hello, Oliver Reed. And I had maybe 1 or 2 rows of Buffalo nickels. I have about 10 rows of wheat pennies. Plus, I had 2 gold bars, 2 silver bars. I also had, you people who's veterans, I don't know if that was Series E's or doubles, Series bonds, $50 each. But when I went into the Marine Corps in 1970. Hello, Jessica. Welcome, my friend. Hello, my other daughter. And he stole all of it. Plus, Dad and Mom had a life insurance. Each one was made out to each of 3 kids. My sister, me, and my a-hole brother. And I'm still trying to find out State Farm corporate office phone number. All I can find is all of those different agents. I want the corporate phone number where I can complain to them. Well, since I knew about the insurance policy that was made out to me and my sister, since she passed away right after Mom, that means her insurance would be split up 2 ways. And so I stopped in at the State Farm there in Charlestown, Dale Robinson. He said, Tom, can I help you? I said, I come to collect my insurance money that Mom and Dad left me. He said, we can't talk about it. And I told him, Dale, I said, if you forge my name, no, I don't have one, Jacob. I like to have one. That way, I'm looking at a metal detector. They're not cheap. That way I can find my 4 corners of my property. That way I can find my 4 corner markers of my property. I know where 2 of them are up there on the main road because it's marked. And also it was marked with orange paint at both ends. And I like to have a metal detector that maybe I might have gold in my yard or in the creek. But people, I just can't afford it. When you live on about $960, $80, give or take a little, it's not in my budget. It's not in the budget. I would love to have one. If there's a will, there's a way, but it's up to God. It's up to God to help me. You know, just have to wait. People also, I want you to go to 709 concert videos. He's pretty close to 1,000 subscribers. Let's help him get his 1,000 subscribers. Watch his videos. He got and he got some good concert videos. There's this one good looking lady. I can't remember what her name is. She got real short hair. I like watching her. She makes me relax when I listen to her music. And I want you to go up there, watch his videos, watch him help him get his watch hours up. He also got other videos in different files of the animals where he lives in Canada. Okay, grandson, thank you for stopping by. Like I said, people, when it's supposed to snow Saturday, but the guy there who's a moderator there in North Carolina, he said it's supposed to snow today here where I live. Well, the news station says it's supposed to snow after midnight tomorrow. Hello, J Mac Drums. No, I'm trying to behave myself tonight, people. Just like I hope you behave. Oh, goody, goody. All you do now is need to get your watch hours up. That way you get monetized and you can get people to hit that dollar sign on their chat, couple of dollars or something like that. But I'm gonna get hello Finch chat. Sometimes I can be hello TSM Bohan. Welcome you good people. And another YouTube channel I want you all to go to is Sassy Sunflower. People could donate whatever they want to when you get monetized. If you all go back into my description about me, you see my post office box, my PayPal account, and my Cash App. Like I said, people, I could use the extra money because I need to buy me a new riding lawnmower by the time springtime gets here, where I have to cut the grass. With my medical problems, I'm not supposed to push more. Plus, it takes me 6 days. It takes me 6 days to cut an acre of ground with a push mower. I only cut for about 10 minutes and I stop and put the lawnmower away because of my heart condition. Now, maybe I can afford to pay somebody once a month to cut it. That's about $50. It's not in my budget. Yeah. I got to get exercise, people. And I didn't go to the mailbox today. It's just too cold. I don't feel like putting that mask on to keep that cold air from getting into me, causing my chest to hurt. But I check my mailbox up there on the main road tomorrow, since I got to get out, do some things tomorrow. But I don't know, people. I got about 40 minutes. I'm going to try to make it an hour, people. Don't let me go over an hour, because I want to stay at an hour. And I want to say hi to Lisa, because she's on another YouTube channel. She's a moderator. Then there's another one. It's on the YouTube. I'm going to say her name is Anna. I like to make them two moderators, a standard moderator. Because I see what they do on the YouTube channel where they're a moderator. And I want to thank Sassy Sunflower for the membership. You part of my YouTube channel now, Sassy Sunflower. And I'm glad. And I like Sassy Sunflower. I like the way you run your YouTube channel and the moderators that you got on there that helps you out on your YouTube channel. And they know how you want your YouTube channel run. I've noticed that lately there, 709. Somebody out there must love this old man. Maybe they think of me as their grandpa, their dad, uncle. That's okay. Because you people here on YouTube is the closest thing I got to a real family. Not counting my son. Well, I see him every day when he ain't sleeping. I know there is a whole lot of people that loves me all over the world. Canada, UK, Russia, India, everywhere. I want to thank those beautiful people. But people, there's other people my age on my YouTube channel. They got their YouTube channel. And we really don't have nothing to do except sit around, be bored, and die. By getting on YouTube, we tried to educate you where you all won't make mistakes. Like, I let you know about that new computer I got in February of last year, or what happened. In the kitchen stove that I got, you people helped out. The rotary tiller that I got, it quit working. And the company sent me another one, which works a whole lot better. I try to educate. Well, put it that way, 709. I have outlived my real father's family. Hello, Joanne. I, I like to live to be over 100, but it's up to God. See, people, I'm adopted. And everybody on my dad's side of the family, they died between 60 and 65 in that time frame, either of heart attacks or strokes. And I was worried back there then that I was going to die since my real screwed up dad was part of me. But God had something planned for me. And I don't know what he has planned for me. And because people, if I didn't believe in God, when I fell off of my porch, you can go back and look at the video. I showed you where I fell off the porch and fell 4 feet. Didn't break nothing. I should have broke something. And God was with me. God wants me to be here for you all. I know there's people out there that don't believe in God. And but people, I keep telling God, I said money would help a little bit. Couple $1 million will help. That way I could fix my house up, put a new roof on there, fix my porch the way I want it. Bring my house house water up to code. And buy me a zero turn mower, a new one because of warranty. Because it's 60 plus inches. That means it'd be no time I can cut my whole yard. But also I cut up and down my driveway. Then I go up on the main county road. I cut on both sides of it. I know it's a county road. They should take care of it. And I like doing that. I like going out there, cut grass, and I am going to make a garden. I got to dump some more stuff in it for my fertilizer, like chop the leaves up, put it in there, and rotate it under. But your farmers out there, I'm asking you farmers to help me out and other people. I know when you all plant corn and soybeans, that you all don't have weeds in your soybeans and your corn. Last year, I had all kinds of weeds. I know you're supposed to hoe, your weeds or pull them. But the farmers that plant soybeans and corn don't have to do that. And I'm a city boy, been out here in the country for about 8 years. Yeah, I done a video last year where I used that new rotary tiller. It's a rear type drive with the blades on the back of it. It got 2-speed frontwards and maybe one backwards or something like that. But when I got the first one, it took me all day to put it together. When I got the replacement one, it took me less than an hour to put it together since I done put one together. And turned out pretty good, except for the weeds. And I've been seeing on maybe TikTok these they're kind of like blue flowers. The seeds is like little black seeds, maybe a half-inch long, give or take a little. It's got blue in it, and I think black in it. I forget. See, if I was on a computer, I could show you the picture of the flower. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. If I can find some seeds like that, I'm going to plant these and have those pretty blue flowers. You know, it'll survive all the weather, all 4 seasons. So, because I ain't too good on tulips. When I first bought this house, I planted tulips. I think maybe I only got 4 tulips out of a couple of hundred. It's not coming up. But I just hope those kitty cats is smart. When I feed them in the morning, I'm going to tell them kitty cats that come tonight, you better sleep up on the porch in the cage that it's supposed to snow, Saturday and Sunday, so maybe they will listen to me. And I like flowers. I'm going to buy me some more rose bushes. Plant them out in the front yard. I planted one up there by the porch. It didn't do too good because I got all these trees. It didn't get enough sunlight, I think. And I moved it, but I think it's dead. So I'm going to have to get me some more rose. No, not really. This is me. I watched the local news at 5 o'clock. They're talking about 6 to 16 plus inches of snow, sometime Saturday, with ice, I think they said. I know parts of Kentucky, south of Louisville, Kentucky, it's bad down there right now. In the southern part of Kentucky. And I'm glad the snow is coming for the weekend. I think Texas and Georgia, they're getting snow. And it's bad. People, if it's not snowing where you're at right now, like if it don't snow tomorrow, go out to the grocery store, get what you need, and stock up. I'm trying to stock up on the food. I'm going to stock up tomorrow when I'm out, sometime tomorrow, and probably buy some more Red Baron brick pizza. I don't know why kitty cat's got me on the edge of the bed. I got Wildcat in here sleeping with me. She been sleeping underneath the blanket. She gets down by my feet underneath the blanket. And but people, I don't care if you got a dog or a cat or a rabbit. I was watching this one video. I think it was on YouTube. They got a bunny rabbit, and the parents keep hearing this rabbit a thumping. Thump. You know how they jump up and down and jump. They couldn't figure out what was going on. They went back to bed, and they heard the rabbit again doing some thumping. So they finally took a little kid, to the hospital. That bunny rabbit saved that girl's life because she stopped breathing. And the woman who had that bunny, her baby died, was a crib death, and she taught her bunny how to, if somebody quits breathing. And that rabbit saved this little kid. And I watch videos. What is it? A golden retriever kept scratching on the door of another kid's bedroom. They couldn't figure out what was going on. And finally they realized, yeah, animals are smart, people. They are very smart. They can tell you when you're sick or, hello, Adam. Hello, Walter. Thank you for being here. Animals does save your life. You got to give them a chance. They know animals are special. No matter if you got a cat or a dog, rabbit, parakeet, or a crow or a raven. Animals knows when there's something wrong. Like if you got a dog in your house, he or she never does bark. Once it start barking, pay attention. They can sense things, or they can smell something. They can smell a gas leak, or if somebody's feeling bad. And I saw this one lady, her dog was kind of biting at her belly. She took the dog to the dog pound, wanted it to put down. Then she went to the hospital. Found out she had a tumor. Good night, Joanne. And she went back to the dog pound and got the dog. Because the dog saved her life because she had a tumor. And they caught it early. So, man, pay attention to your animals. You know, sometimes I tell my doctor, you know, where my cat sleeps. I try to explain to him I think there's something wrong. And the doctor looks at you kind of funny sometimes. Also, I watch YouTube videos of these young ladies who are midgets or dwarfs. You know, some of them's pretty good looking. Would I date somebody like it? I don't know people. God made people out there different for a reason. I want people stop hating each other. You know, I was seeing a news broadcast, and I wasn't going to talk about it because it upsets me. You saw the vice president talking about what ICE done today. Arrested a 5-year-old boy. I think it was a boy. I could be wrong. A 5-year-old. Think he was illegal. But if I get talking about ICE, it's going to upset me. We all love you too, Joanne. Thank you for the great job you all do. I want to thank all my moderators for the great job you all do. And, you know, you're the closest thing I got to a family. And I appreciate it. I don't know if you all watching TV, but I got it on. You know, Fred Sanford and Son is one I'm watching with, what is it, Aunt Esther? I love Red Fox, who plays Fred. When I was younger, we had 8 tracks. And, you know, Fred Sanford's real name was Red Fox. He was a comedian. I didn't know anything about Red Fox until I started listening to his 8 tracks. You know, you had your 45s, your 33s, your 78, 8 tracks, cassettes, CDs, and I don't know what they got. Either Fred's mother or dad was white. I can't remember which one. I love Lamont. I like Aunt Esther because she goes off and start preaching to Fred and this and that. Now Fred's kind of got his fist up like he's going to box old Esther. She is good. I like it. One show, Red Fox, this guy showed up thinking Lamont was his son that wasn't, and talk about him climbing up into a window, supposed to fool around with Fred's wife. Found out it was Aunt Esther. Oh, yeah. I love Sanford and Son people. That relaxes me. It don't upsets me. Yeah, I love shows like that. What was I watching? Oh, I was watching last night. I watched Midway, and where they bombed Pearl Harbor and this and that, and the CIA or whatever you want to call them in the military. And what's the guy that flew those? Was it B-17s off an aircraft carrier to bomb Japan? I can't think. I like these old shows. I watch. I even get. Here comes Fred down smoking a cigar and in a tuxedo. Oh lordy, that people. I know there's people out there racist. I'm not. I'm not. We all got one thing in common, people. No matter what the color of your skin is, we got red blood. How can you be racist and we all got one thing in common, red blood? I say, gotta go to the post office tomorrow. Gotta stop at the JC store, drugstore. We probably get a few things. Probably get a few more Red Baron brick pizzas. And I don't know what else. I might just get a ham. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I bet that FedEx driver is mad at me because he had to drive all the way down here and turn in the driveway, back out, and walk up and put it on the at the end of the porch like he's supposed to. Like I told FedEx, I know the email I got says he left it at my address. I told FedEx he lied. He didn't do that. And I gave him an address where he put it. And I said, there's a sign right there stating that I was on down the end of the road. And he still left it there. You know, it could have got stolen. People, I live out in the country. We even got porch powers out here in the country. And I'm looking at my time. I got about 6 minutes left. And I'm going to get off of here. And I know tomorrow's Friday. Will I be on here? Hello, Jacob. Will I be on here Friday? I don't know. Saturday, I don't know. Sunday, I don't know. If it snows Saturday like it's supposed to, I will record some video and upload it to you. Because I usually watch my outdoor cameras at night where I can see, because people, It's so quiet in the house. I can't hear nothing. I got the double pane windows. The house is well insulated. I wonder what happened if I had triple pane windows. Would it be more quieter? But I know my blood pressure's up because I'm getting a little headache. To me, that's a sign that my blood pressure up. Yeah, I forgot about that. Sometimes he hits on the corner of the desk for the door to open up. Or he got to get a different pair of glasses where he can dial the cell phone. Hello, Marco. Welcome. But I hope them people in Indianapolis, what they did to the food stamps, they talking about kids, no soft drinks, this and that. They got a bill in the committee. If it don't pass Monday, and write this like a described. And people, I want you to like my videos. I want you to subscribe. And the thing that's important to me right now, people, is get my watch hours up. I need to get monetized. I need my watch hours. What I need to do, I need to get my watch hours up. And people, like I say, another thing I forgot. You all know nurses that works in the hospital and other places. Next time you go to a hospital to visit someone, thank a nurse for their service. Because you got nurses that works in the ER, ICU, critical care, the burn unit. It takes a very special person to do that. And that's what, I try to teach you all to help you out. That's respect. I try to teach you younger people. If you go to a grocery store, Kmart, or to a mall, that you see a old lady and an old man. You tell them, hello, young lady, hello, young man. You make him feel pretty good. And that's what I do. I see, they could be the same age as me, or maybe older, or maybe a few years younger. I said, hello, young lady. Hello, young man. They love it. That's showing respect for your elders. That's, that's what I try to teach you all. People, if it's snowing where you're at, don't get out unless you have to. Give them time to clean the roads up. Well, people, it's time to get off of here. And just be careful, be good. Be careful if it snows. Like, we're going to get anywhere from 6 to 18 inches of snow Saturday and Sunday with ice. That means I ain't going nowhere. I ain't. If it snows 4 inches, people, I can't get out of my driveway. And I wish I had the money to get me a new four-wheel drive vehicle. But I got too many bills. I can't afford no more payments. But with God's help, I will have a new four-wheel drive vehicle. I like to have a Jeep pickup truck. Because you always need a pickup truck to haul things in. And I've learned over the years to protect your vehicles, especially if you got a truck. Spray the stuff for your bed liner, where that would be okay. Then underneath your truck, you Z-bar it. You spray your frame and around the fender wells and stuff like that to keep it from rusting. I know that costs you more money, but that makes your vehicle worth more money. I would love to have a Jeep. I just hope Saturday, 709, that we don't get the snow that you get every time it snows. 12 to 18 inches. No. I'm dreading what my kitty cats will do. I guess they'd be walking on top of the snow, I guess, but they said snow and ice. And like I say, with my other radio, I got in the kitchen. I know when it snows because I hear the state highway out, cleaning all the highways out. Oh, my back's hurt. Oh, one reason my back hurts on that side, on my left side, I got a 22 bullet back there in a nerve or muscle. Maybe a nerve or muscle, I can't remember. And, when that happened back in the 80s, I think, when I got shot, I think, I asked the doctor, how come you didn't take it out? Yeah, it does hurt. You don't want to get shot, people, with a 22 or a small caliber, because them small caliber bullets travel. It went into my left side, right below my left breast. All I had in blood, I know it is, because that pain in my back. That's what it is. I keep forgetting. Wildcat, you got to scoot. And they said if they took it out, I've been paralyzed. And people, it hurts. Especially when it gets cold, it hurts. It's bad as arthritis. When it's cold, my arthritis really hurts. But that bullet, it hurts. It was a 22. It went in, it tore up some of my intestines, and I don't know what else. And I still have to be careful. I wish they could take that bullet out, but I don't want to be paralyzed. Because the doctor that done the surgery and the family doctor I had back there then, they know how I was. I like to go out, run around, go out with all these good-looking, foxy ladies, and like that. And he knew if I was in a wheelchair, I would have killed myself. I don't want to be in a wheelchair. I know I'm getting old. That probably would happen. But I was young back in the 80s. I was probably, I'm thinking maybe 30s. I think. Could have been younger. I can't remember. And the doctor knew that if I was in a wheelchair, I probably would commit suicide or just give up on living. There's no way that I could stay in the house 24/7 or get out and in a wheelchair, go to town. I don't think they had electric wheelchairs back there in the 80s. I don't think. But I want to make sure you all go to 709 concert videos. Watch his videos. You'll like it. He got a bunch of videos. He got animals from where he lives in the Providence up there in Canada. He got concert videos. He got videos about his dog and other band pit videos. If you like to listen to music. And, make sure you subscribe, watch his videos. Let's now get 709. Get his watch hours up. The 500, he needs about 3,000 watch hours. With 1,000 subscribers, he needs 4,000 watch hours. But he can get by with 3,000 watch hours. And another YouTube channel. You'll like her YouTube channel. You all think I'm mean on my YouTube channel and my moderators is mean? You need to go to Sassy Sunflower YouTube channel. And she's a pretty nice, good-looking young lady. She runs her YouTube channel. She's meaner than I am. That's the first lady YouTube channel that I've seen that she's really strict on her YouTube channel. It's Sassy Sunflower. SASSY Sunflower. She's in California. She does not Uber, the ones that brings you your food to you. So if you call into McDonald's and they bring you your food, I forget. Man, I had it earlier, but people, I gotta get off of here. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you, Sassy Sunflower, Lisa, and Anna. Good night, people. Thank you all very much. Don't forget to thank a nurse for their service. We can't live without them nurses. Okay, you know how to get in touch with me, 709. Catch you all later. Good night.